How are you doing and how have you been? I'm Tazastical, this is Pathfinder. Last episode was a banging one, although we have to say bye, I can't really get him. But Tartudio is in there all mangled and messed up. Pretty sad, as I feel this is the end for him. His storylines come to, the penultimate end, so guide, because as I keep saying, his voice acting is amazing. But we brought the souls that took him down last episode. We have a level up, so it's going to be a chill episode today, so strap in, sit back and relax as I take you through this game. So we are going to clear the area because, as you can see, we've got some bits down here that hopefully we can get into. We've done the puzzle and everything, but most of the enemies seem to have been taken care of. So first of all, let's loot what's here and see what goodness. It seems Tartudio brought the special souls as well. And we've got another key, got 2 keys, so hopefully that means we can actually get around more. Let's see what he has given us. So we've got a heavy mace, that looks quite good. That's really good. So we'll give that to Aram. It's really sad that we are about to get rid of, whoa. I just saw how much that sells for. It sells for 8,000. We're going to have a shopping trip. Right, so we've got a ring, so that's luck. So let's give that to you. And I imagine that's, ring of protection +2, so we'll give that to you as well. Oh my god. +4 to strength and constitution. Valerie. Enjoy. She had +2, so if we give that to Amari, actually increases her damage and attack, funny enough. Was that it? I can't see anything else. No, that was it. Wow, +4 to charisma. Well, we're giving that to a wizard. Now we're at 24. That is huge. That is huge. So thank you, Tartudio. Really appreciate it, my pal. It's a shame we're never going to get to meet again. It looks like we've got something here to do. So I think what we'll do is actually we'll get the level up in first before we start exploring the wonders of what's left in this place. So I was really close to getting Valerie and Amari both outflanked, I think. Wait, is that what I wanted? Both outflanked at this level, thinking actually that would be clutch in what we were trying to achieve. I have written down sort of what the plan is, unless obviously anything goes crazy and I haven't got whatever, so you can just see in the background. Accomplished sneak attacker is what we were going to get, but yeah, outflanked would have been really good, but the frightening buffs with dazzling display and stuff, a skill that I do need to use a hell of a lot more. So yeah, so I think next time we can both get feats for Valerie and Amari, that's when we're going to get outflanked, because it is a skill that we definitely want. What did I decide? 1, 2. The only reason why we're getting persuasion is because obviously it's a main character and he's going to be doing a lot of the talking. Yeah, so outflanked will be really cool, but I just wanted a bit more just general damage from everyone. I just sometimes feel we get a bit stuck or bogged down. And it would be nice to be able to get through encounters without actually having to use all our stuff all at once. Fireball, and then that one wants to be conjuration. There we go. Yeah, because otherwise we just get bogged down. And like I said, this game is all about getting through as quick as possible in some aspects. So we do need to actually make sure we have the ability to do it. And where's Stinking Cloud? So yeah, so these level ups are going to be a lot more around being able to buff and stuff like that. Obviously, Amari and Valerie, I don't really care. I just want them to either be a bit more tanky or a bit more strong. But everyone else, I want them to have a bit more souls. That's the word. That's the episode name. Souls. The souls. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I just want everyone to just have a bit more about them. I think we're at the point in the game now where we do need to make sure, you know, we have some really nice tricks. What we're also going to do with Amari, and I really liked the idea of, is cleaving finish. So I've noticed actually she smashes like a tank most times. I've seen her hit up to 50. So what we're going to do is we're getting, what is that? Cleave, and we're going to get cleaving finish. I don't really care for cleave, but it comes in handy, I suppose. But cleaving finish, so if we make a melee attack and our target drops to 0 or fewer as a result of that attack, you can make another melee attack against another opponent within reach. So it's basically like, that's like a free hit to someone else, which is, I think, really, really good. Let me know in the comments as always if you disagree. I will be sure to ignore you. No, I'm only joking. Anyway, Tristan, well, we know what we're doing for Tristan. We keep that just cleric because he is our healing boss. Let's get all them to 666. And then we want spell focus, evocation. Enchantment was also something that I was thinking of getting on him, but we didn't in the end. Right, we're going to, but for our ranger, for our, you know, boss of a character, we're actually going to buff up his pet, because my thinking is we're about to get rid of Arum, so that means the pet is actually, is that the right one? That's the acid dart, yeah. So if we're getting rid of Arum, it means the pet is actually going to have a bit more of jam to him. And basically what Inquisitor does on this, it basically means you sort of level him up as if you were a druid. Oh, we got one more. Just get stealth up to 7 then. So basically that means the pet is a banging. We're also going to get clustered shots. So you make use of a full attack to make multiple ranged weapon attacks against the same opponent. Not really sure how that's going to work, but it sounds quite tasty. True Strike is always a given, because then that means his initiative order will be even higher. And we'll have a Remove Fear, because actually we don't have a lot of them. Did you see the pig? Did you see the dog get bigger all of a sudden? So he's rocking a level 6 now. His strength, constitution, he's looking pretty beefy. AC 26 is not brilliant. Just compare, to be fair, it's better than Amari's. So he's never going to be a massive tank, but you saw him get bigger, and he gets bigger with levels. I'm not sure if he gets much bigger than that, but come on. And we're going to level him up just because he's here. He is my boy. I do love him, but sadly, this is Aram's last dance with us. We'll go Necromancy, but that's going to be him all done. I'm planning on getting that Alchemist Gnome that was, well, fairly gobby to me, to be honest. Let's move all these up here. Is that Evocation? Conjuration? Transmutation? Just making sure we've got the right spell on. So we've got Glitter Dust. So that's going to be really fun. That blinds everyone. Then we've got Stinking Cloud, which, let me see where it is. They become nauseated. So it's just basically, we've got grease where we can get them stuck, but I like the idea. I did want to get web, but I thought it was more important to get these. But I wanted to be able to not only get them stuck, but then be able to debuff them while they're being stuck, so I can, you know, daze them and all this sort of stuff. Dispel Magic can go up there, because I don't think we'll be using it very often. And then we've still got Magic Missile, which is banging, Burning Hands, Scorching Ray, and Fireball. And we know Fireball is basically our ice at this point. Cleave, we'll put Cleave over there. I don't expect us to be using it tons, just because it does take -2 penalty to our armor class. But yeah, I don't know, there is a case for it, but at this point, you know, I'm not too worried. Spellbook wise, what are we going to give you? Could give you some Burning Hands, but I don't really want you getting in that close. So let's get another Bless. Level 2 we can't really do anything, which is a bit of a shame. Same with level 3. We do have level 4, which again, we have neutralised poison, which is always a good one. I think we'll start with controlled fireball, just because who doesn't want a fireball? And then we'll go with cure critical wounds. Death ward sounds really good, but it's against death spells, magical death effects. Subject is immune to energy drain. Okay, so actually that sounds quite good, especially when we come up to death magic sort of areas. Treat affliction, let's chuck down there because actually we don't use that often. We'll put all these down here. Then we've got cure critical wounds, prayer, put bane at the front. Then there we go, we've got fireball, and we've got animate undead because that is what we do. Got an acid dart, so just gives us something a little bit extra. I don't think it's ever going to be game breaking or anything like that. And that is just, so if we go like that, because actually we're going to want them buffs first, and acid dart, it just gives us something different. I wasn't going to bother giving you anything extra, but actually, no, that's a shame. But because we're still in this area, I might as well. Otherwise it seems a bit of a waste, to be honest. Not really too much to give you, maybe cure light wounds. But that removes sickness. Cause fear. Yeah, cause fear. Necromancy spell as well. 2, you've still got your buffs, you've still got that. Yeah, fear looks pretty good. Saying that, these look really good at this level. A cone of fear. Oh god, this makes me want to keep Arum now. And then inflict critical wounds. Actually sounds like our bread and butter. Cool. To be fair, we might not even get a chance to use any of them because we're not going to rest, I don't think. I don't think there should be anything that would cause us too much trouble. Anyway, let's see what this is. Oh. An ancient anvil. Can it still work? Arum can't believe his own eyes. He has reached the anvil, touches it with care. Fury sparks flint dangerously close to his beard. It's just beautiful. The dwarf smiles happily. Hey, don't touch that. Step back, because I'm pretty sure that's what Tachudio used to brand everyone. Arum seems not to hear you, totally entranced by the fire dancing before his eyes. Once, I dreamed of working with a furnace like that. I gave oaths to Torag that I'd craft hundreds of armor's suits. That my hammer would be tireless. Oh, that was so long ago. He averts his gaze from the fire and turns to you. The very existence of this anvil is miraculous and unnatural. So much suffering and sorrow surrounds us, and yet here, hope. Arum shakes his beard in neglection. This shouldn't be like that. This is just wrong. Arum turns around and glances at the anvil with hate in his eyes. His hands clench into fists. Grotus, grant me strength. I'll restore righteousness. The dwarf deals a strong blow with his fist to the anvil base. Oh god. Yeah, it's him laughing, isn't it? The light grows dim for a moment. A dull rumble seems to start at the base of an anvil. The sound growing steadily louder, and then finally filling the whole room with a deafening roar. You could swear you hear the mad laughter of Grotus in this roaring, or maybe it's Arum's own laughter. The anvil trembles and suddenly falls apart, as if trying to catch up in time with the rest of the fortress in its state of ruin. Huh? That was awesome. When did you learn to break cast iron with your bare hands? Amari's brilliant. Religion. Why did you destroy this? Does Grotus encourage destruction now? I thought he does not destroy, he just waits for the end to come. I've done what I had to do. This anvil should have been destroyed long ago. I've just restored righteousness. RM looks at you angrily, but his voice trembles with sorrow. I had to do it. It was so hard for me, Tazastical. Almost as hard as living itself. Getting a lot of experience. RM wipes the tears from his eyes. I shouldn't have come here. What did I expect to find besides decay, dust, and ash? Forgive me, Tazastical. Thank you for honouring my request and bringing me here. But now I wish to be alone. But he didn't find decay, dust, and ash, because he found something that was worried he was actually going to walk off for a minute then. But yeah, that's a storyline that you only have if you bring Arum to this area. So that's quite good, you know, pat on the back, we did something right in this playthrough. That dog looks legit. Looks like he's jacked up on steroids and everything. Are we encumbered? No. Trolls rarely use flags. The leader must have been a genius for his race. Well, Tartudio was something. Ooh, 147 coins. Cool. That's a big throne. The troll leader fancies himself a true king. He even made himself a throne. I feel quite sad. Okay, some tongs. Oh, this menu. An expert in antiques. Okay, fair enough. And then what was the other thing we found? They were like them bracers. It's like every time I use this, it seems to get stuck. If you look at my mouse, it just gets stuck if I don't click it off. Ooh. Bonus of 3. To be fair, you're getting 4. You're never going to move forward. We do move forward though. So I think we go like that. Because he should never ever be in combat unless like we get attacked from behind. Although that makes me sad. Look how much experience we've got to wait for the next level. Very sad. Do you know what? We have got some big upgrades being in here. And obviously we got out of trouble because this was a crisis and would affect our kingdom, God knows how. Well, I think this is everything in this room, or is this door open? Hopefully it does, and then it brings us... Lovely. And this will bring us full circle. I am dropping a couple of saves because obviously we have done a bit of progress. I know it's all been levels. But I don't actually think, no, we have barely anything if we get into a scrap. Which I wouldn't put it past the game to actually put us in a scraps now. You know, it is the sort of a battle of like, at what point do you rest? So just gold, healing. Yeah, we still got, we can get a bless up. We've got something in the tank. Okay, so this brings us... Okay, I think it is just wrapping us back round now. That's unlocked. We've already been down here though, I believe, unless... Yep, we've been down here. Okay, so let's just open the doors up. Lovely. I don't think it gives us any benefit, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything super obvious. There we go, unlocked. Have we been in that chest? I feel like we would have been. Need a key. Apparently we don't have a key for it. Would have thought we would have had everything for this area. Okay, here's an... There we go. Another trinket. Okay, another door unlocked. Okay. That's trapped. Lovely. Good spot. Come on, get into it.
Forget it. That was easy.
Lovely. A long sword. Awesome. Not that we're going to use it. Are we going to open that? A mimic. That reminds me of like Dark Souls. Let's get a bless up. Inflict serious wound. Try and see if we can get a scorched ray off. Look at that thing. Who got the 43? Look at that. Is that a critical? That wasn't even a critical attack. He does crazy damage. Scorching ray hit. Serious wounds hit. The bless goes off. Lovely. I wondered why that weren't opening. That was really, really funny.
That was easy.
Cool. It was really funny because I kept clicking it like, oh, is this a glitch? Like no one's even trying to open it. That's cool. I didn't know they had these in that game. This game. That's actually really badass.
No stopping now.
I hope that is a subtle, like, you know, head nod. What's this door? Outside. But there's still a chest we can't get into. Which I find very peculiar. Because we can't get into this one. Need a key. But we've explored everything else. I'll drop a save and then we'll come out this way and see where it brings us. Hopefully it brings us around the front. I don't think it will though. It is worth being said we are down a level anyway. So I don't know how this brings us outside, I can't really picture it. Unless it brings us to a different map maybe? Interesting. I'm glad we killed all the monsters though. Okay. Are these going to attack us? It's very ominous, doesn't it? So, a small crowd of kobolds surround you. They look frail and thin, their skin covered in sores and claw marks. Even the tattered skins they wear are falling apart. The kobolds make no sound. They simply just stand and look at you, following you with their unblinking eyes, as though waiting for something. The kobolds step away when you try and leave, making no move to block your way, but their silent attention is somewhat uncomfortable. What are you doing here? What do you want? The kobolds stay silent, quivering somewhat. They keep their eyes on you as you pass. Do any of you speak common? The kobolds remain silent, but some of them stir as if understanding, but also in fear, as if they are afraid to answer. Lawful neutral, I killed Tartudio because he didn't live by my laws. If you want to live, stop attacking humans or you'll meet the same fate he did. Oh, lovely. The kobolds keep looking at you silently. Just when you think they may not answer, one speaks. Kobold hears, understands. And then he falls silent. The crowd of kobolds part before you. As closely silent behind you passes. Oh no, I've hit the thing. Kobolds are going separate ways. Cool, that's a nice little ending because, you know, we've got no reason to just slaughter them. Bit sad we didn't find the key though. I wonder what would have been in that chest. But it is what it is. You don't. To be fair, there was a couple of failed attempts opening stuff. I think picklocking stuff. So troll trouble is done. So the nymph is the next one. Bring Job to the outpost. We can do that, and the lost child. So actually, we're away from Kingdom quests. So actually, I think we're away from all the, what is it called? Kingdom problems? Yeah, because there's problems and opportunities. This was a problem. Because the problems basically mean, I think you can lose the game through the problems if you leave them, or they have devastating effects. So hopefully that's all that done. But when I go back to the castle, we need to go sell, and then it's pretty much just see what we want to do next. We could chase after the kid while we're here. There was that woman that wanted us to find her kid and then go to the witch's hut because it's like a Hansel and Gretel story. Oh!
All our woes were in the past, and there was nothing left endangering our young barony. As if the true hardships were yet to come.
Were yet to come, oh god. But yeah, it's been quite a while since we went back to the castle, so I think we will go to the castle. Oh, it's right there. It's literally right there. I think we have to do it while it's here. No, we do need to rest as I'm squeaking. Yeah, we have to rest. We've got nothing in the tank.
Do you think such a pastime unbecoming for a warrior?
You stitch like you fight. A steady hand, a neat seam. It's good to watch.
Ho 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 ho. Oh, the cook is rubbish. The cook is rubbish and I'm the cook. Pretty much sums up. Alright, let's go in, let's go in. Bit nervous. You never know, it might be just a knock on the door and the witch goes, "Oh, I found the child. It was just wandering," and then we take the child back and it's easy peasy. That's definitely how this is going to go. I feel it. I feel it in my fingers. Okay, it's raining, which is miserable because it means our range units are just useless. This is one big map. Okay. Oh, I can't. Get out of the way, everyone. Oh, it's locked. Get in. Nothing great, but it's nothing worse than Mudleaf.
Some other way needed.
Interesting.
Onwards.
Mudleaf, this is weird.
Bad.
We are failing the checks, if you see at the right hand bottom corner. Okay, let's drop a save. What's going on here then?
March on.
As you approach the grove, you hear two voices in a soft conversation. The first is Velvet, begging on the brink of tears. "Please, tiresome nah. My love, don't send me away. I'd rather die than..." "I want you to live. Falcos, you are my knight." I've lost the plot, everyone. So you're my knight in shining armour. "I love you like I've never loved anyone before, but it..." No, that's... Anyway, wait, there's someone here. Show yourself. The Fae. What happened to the village? It was a beautiful place, a human village on the edge of real Fae. I've heard a lot about Faes in this world, and apparently they're quite tough. They lived in peace alongside the Fae for generations, united by friendship. Sometimes even love. The Dryad looks away. "That is, until our queen, Callie, lost her heart to the headman's daughter. Such a beautiful couple, but it happened at their wedding day. Most humans and Fae had gathered to celebrate the union. No one knows what happened next. But in the midst of the festivities, Callie suddenly transformed. She changed into a monster." The Dryad's voice drops as she goes, "Oh, I'm doing it in a man. I thought it was a man's voice. Oh, whoops." As if afraid another might hear. "She became the safe tree. She killed her bride, her love, then destroyed the village. Humans fled. All were killed. Same with Fae. Our kingdom fell in a heartbeat. I couldn't leave my tree, so I slept for many years, until I awoke to the sound of pipes playing such beautiful music. She smiles. What are you arguing about? These lands could be beautiful again, but not as long as these monster exists. We cannot leave, we must fight. My sweetheart, my love. Her voice trembles on the verge of tears. You've already tried and barely survived. Please, I'll endure. I'll go to sleep again. But if you were to die, it would hurt me far more than if I let you go, knowing you're far away, but alive and well. Look at me. I'll never leave you, never. I beg you, don't send me away. Being without you, it'll kill me as surely as the scythe tree itself. Scythe tree won't leave us. Simply being brave is not enough. Sooner or later it'll kill you. Maybe I could help? Depending on what you're offering. It's not much, but fine, I'll help you. I'm so grateful, you're a saviour. Yeah, this is going to be easy. You'll find it south of here in a large glade. Good luck, we'll wait for you here. On that bombshell, I'll catch you next time. If you got to this point in the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. We're still blinded. These two are. I hope you're not blinded and you're enjoying the videos. Bye.